Home Depot working on a home project. Headed down University Avenue southbound. Had my phone up here talking to my mother, who is 90 years old now. Didn't know what was going on, just trying to get down there. Got stopped and noticed that it was a Black Lives Matter protest, and waited for a light or two. There was a bus that came through, and I thought, I don't want to be involved in this. They've got the center divide has the bus stop, so I couldn't make a U-turn. There were no cars parked along the right side, so I thought, I'll just pull over. I'll use that as the right turn lane, go down to Center Street, University Avenue, turn right, headed westbound on Center Street. There weren't too many people around. I could see people in the intersection. The building that's obviously block your view, so you can't see westbound on Center Street. But I thought, I'll just turn there and get out of it. Most of the people looked like they were going over to the county buildings. But as I approached the intersection, then people just started to swarm to that intersection and block it off. And then I started to panic. So, this is really loud, and I could push on the gas and hit the brake a little bit, push on the gas, pulled up to the intersection, and I thought, as I came up to the intersection, I don't want to stop. I don't want to get drug out and beat to death. So I just kept moving slow to make a right-hand turn, and they surrounded me, and I didn't see the shooter, but he came. The first shot went through this window, hit me in the arm and the elbow here, went through, came out here. I'm talking to my mom like this. The second shot, or the first shot, then that bullet stopped here on my arm and fell in my lap. I looked down and I think, that looks like an exit wound. You hear the gun. I've been around guns and know the report. But it's funny, the crazy things that go through your mind, because the bullet hits in my lap and I thought, who threw a rock at me? And then knowing that wasn't the case, then I'd forgot about turning right or anything else. I was terrified, and I just wanted to go on through the intersection. And I'm a little vague on exactly the timeline. I know I caught the corner of my eye, I see this woman coming running clear across the road to jump in front of me, and she jumps onto the truck. And I don't know whether it's just before that or just after that. I think it's just before that. Then the second shot comes through this back passenger window, goes through this seat right here. The bullet comes apart. I get a big piece of fragment that goes through my eyelid and slices my eyelid open, and around my eye globe, hits the tear duct and destroys the tear duct, and I think goes back in the back of my eye. I get shrapnel in my stomach. Then I'm panicked and just want to get out of there. And the girl, she can't get up on the top of the truck, so I see her. She's fallen off that side, and then I take off, and I'm thinking, I'm going to bleed to death if I don't get to the hospital. So I go down southbound around the new temple, Provo Temple, come up Freedom Boulevard to the hospital, and turn in front of the school district buildings and pull in. And I guess the funny part of this story is I was mixed up, got blood all running down my eye, I can't see, and I pulled into where all the ambulances park. And at that point I didn't want to try to get back out of there, so I just thought, I'll just park right here in the middle. They can still get around me safely to get out. And as I get out, there's a woman coming down the sidewalk, and she says, Sir, you can't park here. And I get out and say, I've been shot. She says, oh my goodness, I'm a nurse, I'm off duty. And she was so great, she just helped me back in. The detective takes my story while I'm in there, and they're cleaning out the bullet wound and that. And he was really great. He said, Ken, I'm sorry. You happened to be you were in the wrong place at the wrong time. And just a minute or so later, officer that's all in uniform, she steps up and she says, don't take this the wrong way, but I think you were in the right place at the right time. They wanted to kill somebody, and they didn't. And that was kind of my mindset as I went under for surgery. And that's really helped me, I think, to go, okay, I'm not a victim. I'll choose the other path and go and not be a victim. And I've had a good positive attitude and had good support from family and wife. And been very blessed that everything works.